Manchester United is Elliot Anderson, doing fantastic at Nottingham Forest, English, talented, so a player they are really closely monitoring. So Anderson is in the list at Manchester United? Yes. Is the only name? No, because on Man United's situation in midfield will depend on several factors. The manager, Carrick, is doing fantastic, let's see in the next months. The budget, exits and all the rest.
Manchester United have reportedly reached a major breakthrough in the transfer market as Elliot Anderson agrees to join the club in a move that has already sparked huge debate among fans across the UK and US. The young midfielder is seen by many as one of the most technically gifted and energetic talents in English football, and his potential arrival at Old Trafford is being viewed as another sign that Manchester United are preparing for a younger, faster, and more aggressive football identity. The most interesting part of the deal is how quickly the situation developed behind the scenes. Sources close to the negotiations suggest Manchester United intensified talks after identifying Anderson as a player capable of fitting into a high-energy midfield system. Club officials reportedly admired his pressing ability, movement, composure under pressure, and versatility, qualities the team has been searching for as they reshape the squad for the future. Transfer insiders believe the agreement includes a long-term contract with performance-related bonuses, while discussions around the final transfer structure and add-ons reportedly moved rapidly in recent days. What surprised many supporters is the level of confidence United showed in pursuing the deal, especially with other clubs believed to be monitoring the midfielder's situation closely. For UK audiences, the tactical side of the transfer has become one of the biggest talking points. Fans are already debating where Anderson would fit into the midfield and whether his energy could complement players like Bruno Fernandes. Some believe his arrival could help modernise United's midfield with more intensity, pressing, and movement between the lines. US audiences, meanwhile, are captivated by the drama surrounding Manchester United's rebuild and the excitement of another young talent joining one of football's most globally recognised clubs. Social media reactions exploded almost instantly after reports of the agreement surfaced, with many fans praising the club for targeting younger players with long-term potential rather than short-term solutions. The fan reaction has been mixed but passionate. Some supporters see Anderson as exactly the type of hard-working and intelligent midfielder the team has lacked in recent years. Others question whether the pressure of Old Trafford could arrive too early in his career. However, there is clear excitement about what his style could bring to the squad. What makes this transfer especially compelling is what it represents. Manchester United are not just chasing star names anymore. They appear focused on building a new core of hungry, energetic players capable of changing the club's future. If Elliot Anderson adapts quickly and fulfills his potential, this move could eventually be remembered as one of the smartest pieces of business in the club's rebuild. As excitement surrounding Elliot Anderson continues to grow, attention is now shifting toward how quickly he could become involved in Manchester United's plans for the upcoming season. Reports suggest the coaching staff view him as more than just a squad addition. They believe his energy, intelligence, and work rate could immediately increase the intensity of United's midfield. One of the most interesting developments behind the scenes is the belief that Anderson perfectly matches the aggressive style Manchester United are trying to build. Coaches are said to admire his ability to press high, recover possession quickly, and move the ball forward under pressure. Those qualities have become increasingly important as the club searches for a more modern, fast-paced identity capable of competing with the Premier League's elite teams. Inside the fanbase, reactions remain passionate and divided. Some supporters believe Anderson could become one of the smartest young signings the club has made in years, especially because of his hunger and versatility. Others are being more cautious, pointing to the enormous pressure that comes with playing at Old Trafford, where every performance is heavily analysed by fans and media alike. For UK audiences, there is growing tactical debate around how Anderson could fit alongside players like Bruno Fernandes and whether his arrival signals a shift toward a more energetic midfield structure. Some analysts believe his movement and pressing ability could help free more creative players to operate higher up the pitch without losing balance in transition. US audiences are especially drawn to the larger narrative behind the transfer, a young rising talent joining one of the biggest clubs in world football during a period of rebuilding and massive expectation. Social media has already exploded with clips, reactions, and discussions about what Anderson could bring to Manchester United's future. Another fascinating aspect is how this move reflects a wider change in Manchester United's transfer strategy. Rather than relying purely on superstar signings, the club appears increasingly focused on younger players with high potential and strong mentality. That shift is being interpreted by many fans as a long-term rebuild aimed at restoring identity and competitiveness. As negotiations move closer to completion, anticipation around Old Trafford continues to rise. Fans are now waiting for the official unveiling, possible first interviews, and the moment Anderson steps onto the pitch in a Manchester United shirt for the first time, because for many supporters this transfer feels like more than just another signing. It feels like another signal that Manchester United are trying to build something new, younger, and far more aggressive for the future.